What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Knight here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and we are finally still waiting on the DeadEyeVR C2 case because it's been 3 weeks stuck in China right now. But we do have a case comparison of cases that will fit the Oculus Quest 2 Elite style straps. First off, we have the Augltair backpack. And this does have feet on it. And it is a very... it's got that combat type of mesh. It is a hard case. It has a soft top. Has a very nice padded strap here. And it does come out a little bit further, as you can see. It's just, I've not opened it yet where it's packed. Then we have the Augltair hard case. These two came the same day. Then we have the Relohas. It is a shoulder sling bag. This I've had for a few months now. Got this back in July. So I was waiting until I had enough cases to be able to do a proper comparison. And then also be able to show off some of these other things. I got the replacement version of the Kiwi design, replaceable head strap in. So this one hopefully is not busted. Got my Quest 2 sitting over here, and this right here is the BKS version. This one is the Esimen version, which is the first one on Amazon that is Prime shipped. So it's $26.99, and there was a discount of 8% on a clickable coupon. So, the final thing here is another product from DeadEyeVR, where I play a lot of, shadowboxing type stuff. Path of the Warrior especially. This has MMA style gloves with Oculus Quest 2 cups with 1 pound removable weights for the gloves. So, we're going to set this over here. Let's go ahead first off and check out the cases. What we got. So, the prices on this was under $30. And for the size that it is a really good value. Go ahead and wipe it down here. This is a very nice padded shoulder strap. It is squishy though, and it feels like it has a foam layer inside of it, but the nylon and the PU leather here has a good grain texture to it for being able to resist staining or tearing and such. Here we have another top strap. This is a braided, or rather not a braided, a folded, it's a single back stitch on each side, and it is a reinforced top strap. And it does actually connect on a popper of it. That's interesting. So, here on this we have kindly notice, cleaning with soft cloth as necessary. Do not touch with any items that may fade with long time, such as magazines, leather, etc. Keep your bag dry and avoid to contact with heat sources directly. Don't leave your storage bag in the compartment in summer. Do not overload the loading to avoid deformation. Do not rub against sharp or rough objects to avoid damage. It is a shoulder bag, and it comes in 3 different colors. You can get it in black, which is what I've got here. You can get it in gray, which is a gray top but a black back. And you can get it in blue, which is a black back, but the rest of it is blue here from the side as well as the hard panel on the front. Okay, so we can see here we have a pass-through for a cable, so you can be able to charge through. So you can have your headset connected to charging while you're wearing it if you just want to sling this over the front or the back. I have a loop here. So it looks like, yeah, you can be able to switch the sides for your strap. That's a solid metal buckle. And that's a really good nylon strap. It is banded. Here we have an ABS sling buckle. So it looks like here this is sewed in together. But why would you have this part exposed? Oh, okay, I got it. So you can put your cell phone right here. That's what it is. That's cool. Or like an MP3 player or a battery pack or something. If you want to. If you want to. But yeah, this was $28.99, and then it had a 20% off coupon on it. So, for being able to use with the size of an Elite style strap, it is pretty fantastic. We have dual metal zippers. They do have a bend to them, or a fat tab, so that you can keep a grip on it better. Okay, so this I wasn't expecting. First off, on the top here, you can see how much padded room there is. You got 2 pockets. Your first pocket at the bottom goes all the way to the bottom. Your second pocket on above it goes all the way to the bottom. So if you can overlap things, if you're careful, you can be able to have a little bit more space. Come with a lens cover. That's cool. It does have an actual buckle snap on it. So, way it looks to, or way it appears to, is headset goes in the front, which I don't know if I like that it has this area right here for the headset to stop at. I would rather it be able to go all the way up to the corner and then have a little bit more space in the back. But let's go ahead and check out and see what we got space-wise here. What do I need to remove to be able to make it fit? Okay. So, yeah, that does sit all the way to... Go ahead and unfasten the screen cover here. Or not screen cover, rather, but the headset cover. Just to see where it intends to sit. So, it intends you to have it sit get the lenses out here. Okay, so it does sit all the way to that point. I will tell you right now, as is, if this thing was thicker, this would be the only case I've ever seen that will fit with the Vestor X headphones attached. Still yet. That's incredible. Well, let's go ahead. We'll pull these back. Go ahead, disconnect. So, first off, that's crazy. That I can be able, width-wise, to fit this in here. And this bag is a lot smaller than the alternatives that I've used in the past. I wonder, does it actually zip up? Holy cheese, guys. That is crazy. Okay, so, jeez, wow. This is the only sling bag I've ever seen that can fit the Vestor X with the Elite strap attached with a halo or a top pad. That's blowing my mind, guys. Alright, so width at the top is about 9 inches. At the bottom, a little over 8.5. No feet on the bottom, but I mean, that's blowing my mind right now. That is definitely a good deal. I didn't put the controllers in, but because I didn't think I was going to be able to. But, I mean, let's go ahead and unzip it. No movie magic. Just, I put it in. That's it. I almost got it to go with the plug still connected, too. But I unplugged it just because, for the sake of making sure. Here's the thing, guys. up front, you have enough room still to put a battery backup right there. I mean, this would be just a cable space only if you use that, but this is crazy. Does it fit my VR Brothers grips with the ProTube VR Pro straps? It does. It really does. Alright, so we know that'll fit. Let's try and put this back on and see if it'll fit with the look mod. I mean, that was with the head strap extended to where I use it too. So I tightened it up now. And that made even more space. Look at this. The craziness. I mean, here's the cooler that I would put on the front of the headset to cool it down. Not with that in there. Like that. But if I take it out of the box and just stick it in there. Yeah. Yeah. I actually think it's better if I don't compress it. But I could put my lenses up here. And that wouldn't mess with anything. Let's see what the actual limit of this thing is. Does it carry everything that I would stick in here now? Holy cheese. I'm officially impressed. So, thickness. About 5.5 inches thick. And that's all the way to the thickest point. If we go to the strap included, sorry guys, it is 6.5 inches thick at its thickest. So that is crazy that this thing, drop test. Let's see. It's buckled in, so Oh, wow. That's it. That's all it did, is just move one of the headphones. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright. So, this is my new value. Right here. You don't like black? That's fine. You can get it in gray. You can get it in blue. And I'm supposed to be getting the blue one sometime whenever they get things dealt with. So, that is the Relohas sling bag for the Oculus Quest 2. Let's go ahead and check out the Augltair. It is a carry bag that has feet on it. First off, on the front, I see a covered zipper, and it is to here. By the way, the price when I got this was $27.99. It has now gone up to $43 and change. So, yeah, just so you're aware, it is not cheap, but it is very well built. Alright, just from the hard part on the back, 9 inches. From the soft part on the front, it's about a little over 10.5 inches. From the hard part on the back, from the bottom, it is about another, so about 13.75 inches from the front. Let's go ahead. So that's about 15.25 inches space. We do have metal zippers. It is the same kind as on the Relohas bag, where it has the raised area at the end for good grip. You can see here it does zip around the bottom. So, you open it. Oh yeah, here's the zipper too. This zipper goes all the way to the bottom, and it is larger than this zipper here. So, having that on the outside is definitely helpful. Oh wow, check this out, guys. So, we have a strap here. It is a ABS clip, but PVC attachment. We got ABS buckle. So, I can already tell you, quality-wise, for what you get, what you're paying for, this is a formed case. So this is designed specifically for one thing and one thing only, the Oculus Quest 2. Whereas this one, if you wanted to put another headset in there, you could, because it just has the nose stop in it. So at the front here, you can put different things. Have a strap here that can Velcro in for a battery pack or a cell phone. Got a little mesh pocket here. You can put cleaning cloth or cable. Another mesh cable here, or mesh pocket here. And you have actual Velcro for your controller ports. So let's go ahead, we'll unbuckle here. You can see this is a lot more open. I like that it stores a lot. So this one I can already tell you, this won't work with. Will not stay attached. So let's go ahead, see if we can get the controllers to go through. Alright, so this would be great if you don't have huge, thick grips on everything like I do. So I'm not going to take all this stuff off because we know it's made to fit defaultly. But as is with these grips on here, plus the covers on here, will not fit the controllers. They are just too bulky. Trying to push them through as much as possible. I don't want to damage my controllers because I make use of those. Okay, so I have been able to get it to sit in, so we'll see how well that holds. The form-fittedness of the area inside of this case makes it very, very difficult to keep the facial interface connected, so be aware of that. Especially if you're using a glasses spacer like I am, which I didn't even take into account that part. So it looks like that the headphones may fit. With some maneuvering. See if we can get it to close. We can. Closes. So that's 2 for 2 so far today of larger cases with a very solid build. Drop test, even a tumble because of these feet on the bottom. But keep in mind, look mod does not fit. I don't even think it would fit this, because that was a super tight fit on the front where I have the glasses spacer in there already. So, one thing I didn't check is, how much tightness is there to these pockets with the case fully loaded with the headset. That one, you're hard pressed, in this case, I would be, to get my hand back here. So, I could put cable back here if I wanted to. Or a cleaning cloth or something, but, you can see I can open it from here fine with the headset in there. This one, that's really, really tight. Yeah, it's almost not even worth trying to use that one with all the stuff I've got on this headset in there. But, alright, so that is the Augltair, or Augltair. I will say Augltair. Hard case, or backpack style case, or briefcase style. Alright. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. Okay, you can see. That's how tight I had to get these things in here. I can barely... They're not going anywhere. As long as they're buckled in, you're good. That makes me concerned. So, this is my wireless adapter for being able to keep this plugged in to the charge dock, the Encore charge dock. This case is so tight of a fit up here, it pushed this out. That's crazy. So I can tell you right now, I am very much so favoring this one. Especially where it has the charge-through port on it. Looking to see if there's anything in any of these pockets that has a charge-through port. There is not. So, for the cost, what you get in this, it's a better case than most, but for what I would consider being worth the value that you're paying, it's not. Especially considering the price is almost a third more now. I mean, at $44 plus tax essentially now, this is not in the league of the Relohas case. So, let's go ahead, check out this hard case. I can tell you right now, this is substantially built. This is a polycarbonate. It has a smooth surface finish on it. And then this is actually a rubberized grip that it has on the handle. So for the thickness of this, right at 7 inches. Just a little bit shy. We'll go from the actual protective part to the protective part, which is 11¼ inches, and then width is about 14 and an 1/8 inch. So this cost $60. It was coupon for 15% off, so that made it a little bit less, made it about almost $10 less. But I believe it is still listed as $60. Not even sure what this is for, but okay. This is a cord foam interior. Is it removable? It is. So, the top part of cord foam is almost 1¼ inches. And this is just listed as the Augltair, or as a hard case for the Quest 2. So we have some pre-cut out cord foam down here. So this is for the actual headset. It's a solid piece. It's not like it was in the Solar hard case for the Elite and third party. This is pre-cut cord foam. So the area depth from the foam without pressing in is 4½ inches. So we got space here, space here. And then we have a layer in the bottom. So that part on the front right here, where I was looking at, the circle part, does nothing. It is there for visibility or appearance only. We do have a metal hinge. That's good to see. I mean, this definitely is a durable, thick case. I want to put it back in, but I switched it over. I put it to where this stuff is on this side. So let's go ahead and see. Does it just drop in? Let's put the controllers on the inside just like that. And that just drops in. And it's in. That's it. And this would definitely fit with the look mod. And you can see where on the back it has this cutout. Just with the LED screen, you want to make sure you put the look mod in first, and then contour everything around after you got the headset in, the front of the headset in. So That is substantial. I mean, it's a simple thing, but it is a well-built, simple thing. So let's go ahead and do a drop test. Weighs about, I would say, close to 8 or 9 pounds. So take that as you will. You could definitely travel with your Quest with this thing for sure. No problems. Look at that. I think I might even tuck it like that for the sake of everything staying more flat. Now, here's the thing. These back here, they do expand. So if you don't have all this stuff on your headset, my case is probably the worst case scenario, because this is a larger configuration than using the HTC Deluxe Audio Strap or anything else. But, you know, you could put your cable in one, you could put a battery backup in the other. You know, if you want to, you've got plenty of room here on the front. I mean, 1.5 inches from the top of the front. So as it's designed currently, this is worth its money that you're paying for. It definitely is. So, we got a case. Cases are out of the way. They're done. This is a case of the cases where that, here's how I rank them. Okay. Thumbs up. Good. And, wow, I didn't believe that would fit. So, yeah. You can see that one took a tumble because it couldn't stand up to the greatness of these two cases. I mean, especially for the cost, this is a great value. I just wish they would do a white version. Just straight white version. Not a gray, just a straight white. Because the blue is a darker navy type blue, and it looks really good. And to see a full white version of that would be amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead. You guys already know what this is, because I did it in the last Oculus Quest conglomerated video. This is just from an actual brand name that people know and recognize in the VR community of accessories for Oculus Quest 2. We have the Esimen version. The facial interface, which this one has a better padding on it. Much better padding than the one that I received from BKS. Makes me wonder, I wonder if the glasses spacer is going to fit and line up with this one. Probably not. So I can already see that these don't have enough to hold. So that just seems to be a flaw in the design of a lot of these third-party facial interfaces. But here's the main event. This is what everybody would be buying this for. To have a very cushy memory foam PU leather top pad that you can be able to offset your pressure point of where your headset would normally be. Alright. And then if you have the original strap, you would also use that. So you get those three pieces, and this one was slightly more expensive than what I got the BKS for, because the BKS was available third-party vendor on Amazon way before anybody else had it for $23, and then a 15% off coupon additional to that. Alright, so this one already has packaging. So it's already packaged differently too, so let's check the hinges. It's a very, very hard hinge. So, yeah. Good job, Kiwi design. This one does work. Let's go ahead and take the controllers out of here. Mount or unmount rather the Bestorix rail mount elite strap headphones, or I should say audio upgrade kit. And then we'll unmount this. Let's go ahead detach the headset. Alright, your Power 2 is detached. I really, really, really wish that the Kiwi design wasn't hollow, and it had actual grip to the knob. Because there just needs to have some indentions on the side of it, or have the entire rim on the outside of it, like have silicone or rubber or something glued to it, or just make it easier to turn. Alright, so we got right and left. So it goes like that. Let's go ahead and attach our pad here. We can read Kiwi, so this is left, that's right. Pressure, pressure. I don't know if I want to take any chances with these as is, or if I want to try and go ahead and reinforce these hinges, because as is, that's still going to break. If these teeth on this thing right here give away, which is what was wrong with my other one, then all it takes is that lip right there to have too much torque, and it'll snap off. This still worries me though. Alright, so I'm not putting this across yet, because I'm going to see where I can mount this thing at. Normally I would have it sitting up here, but as you can see, you can't pick this up by this part on this head strap, because see how fat this is up here at this joint. It is very slowly sliding. And I don't need it that far forward. I need it way further back than that. To be effective, it needs to be where I had it on the other one. Which is why this design is very flawed if you want to be able to have anything else go with it. So if I just put it right here and right here on the actual strap itself, I would have to turn this around. because I need it to support top, middle of the head. And this is where the issue would run into. If this gets pushed too far forward, it'll split this joint and it'll break that strap a lot quicker. So, here's what I'm going to do to solve this dilemma. Let's grab our Bestorix audio upgrade kit. We're going to rail mount these just along the rail. Go ahead, snap that one on. Towards the back for the headphones. Now we'll mount this towards the front. Just on the rail itself, this plastic rail. You can see, this strap here, it's great to have this padding, but it would be better if the entire strap had the ability to remove the padding to where you have a part of this that could go all the way across and then the rest of it could go through. So we can't even use on the top, we have to use it behind. Which, because this pad is so thick, it'll be okay. Especially this having Velcro on the inside of it too. Alright, so we got that far. Let's go ahead, take a look and see the best mounting position for the VR Power 2. Remember, we do have this little spot of Velcro here and this spot of Velcro here, which we will take advantage of to apply to this. So we have the standard option, which is over the actual piece back here. But behind the Velcro. Just to show you. See, the padding is not impacted at all this way. So it does keep it relatively more comfortable. And you don't feel like you're missing anything. except for a little bit further, more back side counterweight. Alright, so now we have that configured. Let's see how it feels. That's as far out as it goes, so let's go ahead, put a facial interface back in because I've not gotten the one that Oculus is sending out yet for the wide. Alright, as you can see, no padding was harmed in the process of creating this monstrosity. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see how she fits. So the one thing that I can notice right off the bat is that the headband won't go any tighter because of how these things are overlapping each other on the sides. So let's go ahead and pull it back. This one's not overlapping. This one is straight up overlapping. So let's see if we can get this cable out here. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we have any more slack. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So now, let's try this again. Okay, covers my ear, halfway covers my ear, and that's all the way down too. It's just this head strap, I feel like I've got more weight on top of my head instead of the back, so go ahead and see if we can't adjust the VR power to be further back somehow. Because that is very, very heavy on top of my head, and there's no counterbalance to pull towards the back like there needs to be. Alright, so we know this is too thick to be able to put right here, but let's just see. May end up needing to use a 2-inch piece of Velcro. Probably will. Yeah, definitely would need to use Velcro extension to get this to go around here. The other thing we can try is to see if folding these inwards will do anything. No, it won't. Because it still puts it at the same position. The only other thing I can think of is if maybe, just maybe, and it's not going to be a super good mechanical connection. But if I can be able to get this Velcro to attach to the pad at least, I think that they need to make this a two-way Velcro where it has, there's a soft on this side and a soft on this side. Because head straps are changing. see. Does this work? Let's take a look at the actual padding, make sure everything looks good. And you can see what I've done. I used the long straps on the inside of the cushion. I feel like I'm going to have prickly Velcro against the back of my head, though. There we go. That little change will make a huge difference where this doesn't have any counterbalance weight in it. So, let's go ahead and see what she feels like. See what the survey says. Let's fix the facial interface again. That is much better. I still can't get it very tight though. Like, I feel great with the headphones where they are. Just this, where these hinges are so thick, and I can't get it to adjust any further forward. If I could move it forward, I would feel a lot better with where they are. Maybe I can, no, they won't do that. Well, toots and ladders, but that should be a huge improvement. Just because my head is so large. This being attached back here instead of up here, I can't get this to properly center the balance on my head for the gravity or the pressure. So Now that I've loosened those, let's see how it feels now. Okay, it's tighter. The headphones cover my ears. No light. So that's how I have to do it then. I just can't integrate to have this connected on there on the sides. But I can have it just free floating though. I can free float it to where my deeper head doesn't get compacted or anything. So yeah, that is that. So let's get down to the last things here. That being the DeadEyeVR MMA weighted gloves for Oculus Quest 2. Anybody who's ever bought any sparring gloves, you'll be very familiar with these. Alright, so we got some Velcro straps, which is how it attaches to the controllers. And then we have these Velcro straps here where it attaches to the gloves. We got the card for Bernard and Alex again. No instructions. The 1 pound weight is very stiff. So this one is marked L. Not marked L. It is just marked, I guess, where that it was threaded, so. Let's see if I can get this out without having to completely tear my controller apart. I do have mods coming for these grips to be able to work with the charging interfaces here. Right there. So all right. Just going to show you with one of these because it's a pain to get these skins off of my controllers. And I'm going to take a seat, guys. My back is yelling at me very loudly. Alright. Yep. One strap here. So we're going to run the strap behind the loop. All right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to try flipping it over, flip the script, so to speak. Yep, let's flip the script again, because that's not doing it. Alright, so in the strap, not that way. I'm going to try something a little bit different. So, let's see if we can get it to go this way then. I think I figured it out. I'm going to turn this around though, just to see if it does any better. There we go. Nope, does not do any better, so goes like that. So you can see this is the left hand, the buckle side, stitched side is that way, so the soft Velcro is outward. Over the top of the rim. tightening that up. Like that. So, I personally would like to see a buckle in design from a strap that goes around separately, goes around and has a 3D printed buckle design on it for clipping in the controller cup. You know, it doesn't look like it would be too hard to turn this into an actual, you know, like snap buckle for the controller. And I think that the gloves feel good. The controllers feel like it's in some, but where I don't have the strap through right there for a wrist strap, I don't personally, without having this ran through a wrist strap lanyard, feel like this would be comfortable and safe for me to not, you know, just spar loose-fisted. I still wish that there was a larger hole right here for being able to pull through that loop for my grip strap. So if I had this actually ran through properly on the outside of the gloves or on my knuckles and then in the gloves and then Velcro through here, yeah, I would feel a lot more secure than I do. But as is, the only danger you really have is it not being tight enough or sliding down off of your knuckles onto your fist or your fingers. The other thing it would come down to is if this would be in a position that it would actually hinder your tracking. But as it is, you know, I was hoping that this would be a removable type of 1 pound weight, but it's not bad. Guys, this has been another long video of multiple products for the Oculus Quest 2. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you like the content that I've provided today, feel free to give a thumbs up to the video or consider subscribing to the channel to know whenever I have new videos becoming live. Consider following me on Twitter to know if I have any new products coming in that may be potential future content. That's at Zybernite. And I thank you for your viewership today. This is Zybernite, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later.